Hi, this is Sharon Lim. I blog at sharonitwithyou.blogspot.com, and today's card is a shutter card. So let me pull the belly band off, and here's how it works. So let's get started. You want to start with a piece of cardstock that's 5.5 by 8.5, and you score it at 2 1/8 and 6 3/8. Let's go ahead and fold those in. Sometimes you do have to match it a bit. There you go. Then we're going to go ahead and randomly stamp on the front, and today I'm using the Time of Giving stamp set with the matching dies. I took some cinnamon cider and the wheat. Random just means sometimes off of the paper, just so it mimics being random. Then I wanted to use the thankful words also. And let's do one more. There you go. Set that aside and make the mechanism for the inside. You're going to get two pieces that measure 3.5 by 4, and you want to score it at 1/2 inch on the short side. Then the second thing you need to do is find the center of the paper, and because this is 4 inches, the center is 2. So what I do is I mark the 2 inches here and the 2 inches on the bottom, and then the 1 3/4 is the middle of this side. So I do a horizontal and then a vertical, and that's where the center is. Then you're going to want to cut from the corners to the center. So I'm going to go ahead and do both of them at the same time. To that center mark. And to the center mark. And you get 2 V's from that. And then I also want to get this part, which is a piece that it measures 3 by 5.5, and then I die cut a circle, and that's the revealing part that you see. And I'm going to use some foam strips that I pre-cut already to adhere them onto the card. That way I can see the position of it. But I'm only going to take off the bottom one so I can line it up. And we're just centering it here. That. This one keeps it free. Then you're going to take these pieces that you scored here, fold that over on both of them. Basically, you're going to position them behind the circle piece, and you want to have this tab line up against the seam right there. So I'm going to bring out my Stampin' Seal Plus T for top to remind me how to put the top back in there. Adhesive here. Line it up so it shows up here against the seam. and fold that way, and do the same on the other side. Adhesive along the seam, matching with the other side, and that's basically the mechanism. But before we adhere this part, we're going to take the part that measures 2.5 by 4, and we're going to decorate it for the revealing message. So let's put that here. And then I use the Happy Thanksgiving from the Banner Year set. So I'm going to stamp that also, but I want to make sure I have it positioned right. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the back. I used this as a scratch, as a tester before. Match it up right there. Let me scoot it over a little bit so it centers. And then just making sure that it reveals right there in the center. And then I use this one, the Heartfelt Wishes to use in yours. On the outside here. And then we can assemble the mechanism. So the white part first, the yellow on one side, the yellow on the other side, the rest of the foam strip, and there's your mechanism. Isn't that cool? And the last step is the belly band, which is 1 by 11. So then I usually just center it here, fold it, and make sure it's matching the sides parallel. And then I just scoot it over just a little bit so it has a little bit to be able to slide over. Fold the other side, put some adhesive here, fold it down, and I already cut out some of the dies from this set. There are some leaves, leaf shaped, and leaves with actually holes in them, and I'll show you what that looks like here. I try to keep all my die cuts. So some of them have just the shapes, and some of them have actual cuts here. So, and I cut this out also for the tag. So I'll start with that one. A little glue on the edges and a little bit toward the dies. And then perfectly fits on the 1-inch belly band. Then I'm going to take a couple of these leaves and put a mini dimensional on the back of them for an accent. Let's do that one, and let's do what do you think? Maybe a maple leaf? Oh, I think I like this one better. So I'll put a little piece of there, and there you go. There's your belly band. Slide that off. Reveal the secret message. So please like the video, subscribe if you want to see more tutorials like this. Thank you for watching my video, and have a great day. Bye.